Hey guys, it's Shay from It's Shay's World. I'm here to do a video for young girls. I'm trying to do an uplifting video for young girls to teach you how to be a respectful young lady, to keep yourself well groomed, and to keep yourself in a positive eye. I don't want girls to grow up with like that bad name and the bad rep. So this video won't be long, but it's going to be some tips for young girls, okay? So I wrote some tips down. Your first tip is to always walk around with a smile on your face. I say this to say, I always heard like, yo, your face make you look like you got an attitude, or you not smiling so you look mean, or why you walking around mean mugging? You just be sitting right there mean mugging. That's just me. I don't know how to be anybody else. I just know how to be me. So if I'm just sitting there like this, that's just how I am. I don't know how to just keep this smile on the whole time. I'm learning myself. But I know a lot of people who come up to me and be like, Marshall, why you always looking so mean? Why you always mean mugging? And I'm like, I don't even be mean mugging. That's just me. But we have to learn how to keep a smile on our face. We are all beautiful women, even if we're not black. You could be Latina, you could be white, you can be Mexican, you could be Chinese, you could be a Korean, you could be all these different things. But if we're walking around like this, people are going to think we're mean. So we need to learn how to embrace our smile and our teeth, even though sometimes, like I have braces, and I'm not going to lie, my retainer jacked. And my gap came back, but I'm very happy with the skin that I am in. Like, I think that I'm beautiful no matter what. So I think everybody should have that mindset too. Let me go to my next step. Step 2. We have to watch the things that come out of our mouth. I know sometimes, whatever is popping right now, whatever is the latest, seems like it's cool to come out of our mouth because, that's the best thing to do. I am always tempted to, quote Meg, because that's my girl, Megan Thee Stallion, or to be on my city girl stuff, but I have to know the place and the time to do that. Some people say I have my professional voice and I have my hood voice. So when one of them come out, they be like, why you acting like somebody else? I'm not, baby. That's just being professional. Once you know how to turn on both of your voices and know how to act around a certain crowd, that's not you being fake. That's you knowing how to play your role. That's like, say if I worked at a corporate building and I walked in and everybody in there is in suit and ties. Ladies is in women's suits. They walk around with dresses on, heels, and stuff like that. I'm not going to be in there like, bruh, turn up, what's up, let me do, I'm not going to do that because that's not how they are. I'm going to go in there like, hi, how are you? I'm Marshall. Yes, I just started here. Can I help you look up this paper? You got to learn how to do that. But if I'm walking into Burger King or something, I'm walking like, what's up? I'm here. It's ready for my shift. Come on, let's get it popping. Because that's how some people that work at Burger King is. Which it shouldn't be that way because a job, no matter where you work at, you should always be professional. You shouldn't walk in like hood, even though that's how you are. You gotta have some type of professionalism about yourself. Even if it could be the way you dress. It could be you could go into Burger King with your uniform on, but you tucking your shirt in. Your boss gonna notice like, oh my God, that's professionalism. Okay, they're taking time out of their day to put on a belt, keep their pants above their waist, tuck their shirt in, and have no cleavage showing and stuff like that. That shows them that you want to be there and this is a job that you like. So we got to learn how to watch what comes out of our mouth. We can't always be on our city girl or hot girl stuff. We got to learn how to be professional. For young girls, we have to learn how to not be so snappy at the mouth. Even though that's how some of us are, and I'm like that sometimes. People are like, oh, you so sassy. I am because I speak what's in my mind, but sometimes I know how to do it. So we have to learn how to not just be so quick to be like, who you talking to? Why are you talking to me? Why are you looking at me? We got to learn how to cut that off sometimes. And it's going to be hard, but I'm here to work with everybody. I'm going to try to do these videos and I'm going to try to be consistent with these things to help all young women, even young males, become their best self. So that's step 2. Step 3, our crowds that we hang around. So, I know most people have heard you can't judge a book by its cover. So that means if I'm hanging around some girls who just be doing whatever, messing with people, just in people's face all the time, I'm going to get categorized with them. Even though I'm not doing that, I'm probably just the one that's sitting back and like, oh, okay, that's my girl though. Yeah, she do that, but I'm not like that. Men are automatically gonna be like, oh, so you hang with Sarah and them, so that means you do what they do. Not necessarily. I hang with them, but that doesn't mean that I do what they do. Even if you hang around with some smart people, like some people who is book smart, like I mean smart, to where if you could call out some numbers, they're gonna give you the answer right then and there. People are gonna automatically think you're smart. You might be smart, but not on a level. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to put ourselves with a crowd of people who are like us. You might have that one wild person out of the group, or that one super smart, that one, super lazy. And you might be the person that's like right there in between that makes the group gel together, which is normal. So we have to remember that we can't always go with the popular crowd. We got to learn how to make our own crowd amongst people who are like us. We have to learn how to make crowds with people who are like us. That was kind of hard for me as a kid because people used to like, girl, your eyes so big. Girl, you so bow-legged. Girl, they say mad stuff about me, but words never hurt me. I probably let some things get to me. I can't think of them right now. But words never hurt me. So, like, things about my eyes, okay. I can see. Can you see? You know what I mean? You got to have stuff to clap back. But I never really had any drama with anybody. I've always been the funny girl who, oh, Marche about to make you laugh. Like, she crazy. Da, da, da. And that's how I just am. I don't know how to not be myself when I'm making somebody laugh. The crowds. Let me think of something else. Just because your friends are in relationships don't mean that you have to jump into one. And that goes for any age girl. Because I know, some of my little cousins are like now getting into relationships. My little sisters are getting into relationships. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm stressed out because I'm not ready for them to go through things that I probably went through or things their moms went through, So we don't have to jump right into relationships. We can slow it down. It's okay to not be in a relationship right off the bat. Even though it might seem fun because your friends got boyfriends, your cousins got boyfriends, or your guy cousins got girlfriends, and they doing stuff with their girlfriends. It's okay to be alone sometimes. What else? We don't have to jump into relationships. I think that's 4. Make sure we handle ourselves great. So hygiene is a big thing. Ladies, we have to make sure that we're wearing deodorant, we're taking showers, we're taking time out of our day to make sure that when you're on your menstrual, that you're taking care of that. Guys, you have to make sure that you're washing up, taking a shower, putting on deodorant, changing your drawers once a day, or make sure you're doing those things, because that is something that your significant other will notice. Like, oh, okay, oh, I like that cologne you got on. That's new. Oh, I like that soap. Is that a new soap? People notice that, and your friends notice that. So, like, if you with your friends, and maybe it might be one of them days where you forgot to put on deodorant, they be like, girl, did you not put on deodorant today? Now, that's a real friend who gonna come to you. But if you have some friends who be like, hey, Ebony, did you see Marshall? Girl, she have on a deodorant and that ain't your real friend. You have to be able to hit these things on the nose with your friends, your family, anybody. But you have to know this too. We always joke with my mom because we said she got a nose like a dog. She can smell anything. She can smell when you use her soap. She can smell when you ain't got a deodorant. She can smell when you ain't brushed your teeth. She can smell when you done flat ironed your hair too much. She can tell. So we joke with her about it, but it's something serious that you have to learn. You have to learn. What's one more tip that I can give you guys? Stay on top of your schoolwork. Please stay on top of your schoolwork, because being with the it crowd, you can forget about your homework. You can forget about that test, the study. You can forget about this. Oh, it's a basketball game. I'm going to this. It's a football game. I'm going to this. Oh, I got to cheer. Oh, I got to dance. Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. You can think about all those things, but once you get to school and that report card coming, you got some F's. How you gonna explain that to your mama? Parents, we have to be on our, I don't have any kids, but I have so many kids that are up under me who I've worked with, who I see as my kids. So if I'm like, what was your grades this quarter, and you tell me F, why did you have an F? Why were they allowed to go to that game? Why were they allowed to do whatever they were doing? You know what I mean? Why did you allow them to do that? And you know they had a test coming up. You know, I'm just that person. So parents, we have to be on top of our kids, because if we're not on top of them, who will be? Once they start failing, and then when they get to high school and they don't graduate, they don't get their diploma, and and then they try to figure out, how do I fill out an application? How do I fill out a college application? How do I get this job if I don't have a diploma? How do I didn't pass this grade. How am I going to get to the next grade? I got to do summer school every year. Like, we got to be on them. We got to. I know a lot of people who don't know how to fill out applications, who don't know how to fill out a college application, who don't know how to do a lot of things because they did not fit in school. I'm not saying if you don't fit in school that you're not smart. I know a lot of people who didn't finish school who are the smartest people I know. Know 12 different languages, can tell you, you know, math like it ain't no other, but they just didn't get no diploma, which is nothing wrong with that. But we have to want more for our kids, not just letting them settle for less, or let them fall up under that bubble. Oh, they didn't graduate. They'll find a job doing something. They'll do hair, or they'll do that. Yeah, that's good. You know, that's good money and things like that. We want our kids to have diplomas, because the way the world is turning out, you have to have a diploma for any job. They're making sure that if you ain't getting your diploma, oh, you ain't gonna get that job. Oh, it's going to be hard for you to get this. Oh, it's going to be hard. You know, so we have to be on our kids about getting their diploma in school. We have to. Yes, sports is cool. Yes, send your son on the news, because they made like 4 touchdowns. I don't know about sports. 4 touchdowns in the game Sunday. That's okay, but what was their grades? If we can't get the grades together, if we can't get all that stuff together, then what's the point? There's no point of us even doing, you know, having them go to school. There's no point. So we have to be on it, y'all. We have to be on it. We have to be on our kids. Ladies, remember the tips that I gave you. Guys, I didn't really give that many tips because I don't know that much. But I might do another video later on with my best friend, and he might give you guys some tips on guy things, because I'm just a girl and I can only give you what I know. But I am Shay, and I work with kids. I've been working with kids my whole life, so that's why I'm giving kids advice today. I might do a video tomorrow on relationship advice. I'm not in one anymore, but I have been in many, to where I can give you some great tips on a relationship. And then I might put up a questionnaire on my Instagram or on my Facebook, questions that you guys can ask me and I can answer on the video. But yes, I'm Shay from It's Shay's World. Thank you for sitting with me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Share this video too, y'all. Please get me, I'm gonna say 50 likes. I'm new at this. I'm still trying to build my channel and figure out what exactly I want to do on this channel. But please don't leave me. Stay with me. Subscribe. I love you guys. Peace.